What is up, guys? It's BloodZelos. Welcome back to the Treehouse Let's Build. We're on to episode 2 today, in which we are going to do some stuff, and I have not decided what we're going to do. We have to finish our hut over here, and then we're going to get on to some more work around probably this tree right here. And then in the third episode, we'll start expanding down to these lower trees, which is how that's all going to work out. Now, I saw a comment saying I should use the 3 of these trees here as the main building, because obviously there's more space. And then these trees will just kind of be separate rooms. I'm going to start taking comments in episode 3. So, people who commented on episode 2, or episode 1, hoping that I would talk about it in this video, don't worry, I will go through episode 1 and 2 to get comments for episode 3. So your comment will not necessarily have gone in vain. Actually, it won't go in vain, because I'll read it. Okay, so the first thing is Jungle House. I kind of decided a jungle house should have this kind of theme of torches on fences, kind of like a tiki hut kind of theme. So we're gonna see that throughout this entire build is gonna be torches just sitting on fences, because I think that is definitely a jungle kind of theme. So let's just try and finish the roof of this build here. I think we're gonna leave the floor as leaves. I think that makes the most sense because we only have 1 layer down here, which we should probably change that actually. Let's go something like this. We only have 1 layer down here though, so that means we can't really make it wood, or else we would have a not very tree-looking thing. So I'm not entirely sure how I want to go about doing the roof yet. If our floor is made out of leaves, we're gonna make our roof out of half slabs, and I'm guessing it's gonna be. Well, let's see. Let's see how these birchwood slabs look, and if they don't work, we'll switch over to jungle slabs. But I want to try birch first, because if we can make it work, that'd be nice, because we'll get our color change going on. So first thing we're going to do is let's just line the entire thing here, actually, with birch, and we'll work with it from there. Of course, we don't want to leave it just like that. It would look very bad. So we're going to go ahead and bring out... I messed up there. Yep. We're going to bring it down here a little bit, just like this. I want to have some shape to the roof, of course, make it look a little bit nicer. So hopefully this will look better. How will that look? I could see that actually, that's not bad. And it also matches our pathway, which is good. We're going for matching colors, of course. So that looks quite nice. Now the question is, how do we want to go about doing the rest of it? Do we want it to be flat, or do we want to color it a little bit with some height? So we can go like something like this. Maybe go around one more time and see what we get with that. Let me change it to day real quick. So something like this, I think will look nice, and then I think I'll flatten it out from there, because I think jungle huts generally don't have entire like TP roofs. I think they flatten out at some point. So let's try something like this, and then what we're gonna do is drape it in jungle leaves. I want this to look like a very built into the tree kind of jungle house, not entirely modern and modified. So what we have right now is something like that. It looks okay, except from the very front here. Oh no, actually it looks okay. I thought it looked a little bit worse, but that's not bad. Now, what if we were to, what level are we on? Okay. Well, it doesn't have a center, but I was thinking we could put, like, flag poles on top. But because it doesn't have a center, that doesn't really work. Now, again, I want to drape this in leaves, coming down the side, like so. I think that'll look nice. Let's break this out. And then, so we'll put one there, got one there. And then when you drape your leaves on levels like this, well, it doesn't matter there, but say we're trying to drape it straight across here, we can actually put it into the house a little bit like that, and that'll give it a little bit more of a realistic feel, which is what we're going for. So let's break that and come down here, like that. Okay, so we got our leaves coming off the tree. You can get rid of corners like that. Those don't look too great. And we'll do one more coming out this side, straight down here, and then coming down like that, and we can bring it out, something like that. How does that look? And then break that corner. Generally, you don't want to have any sides touching with these leaves. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, something like that. So I think that looks good. Right here, it comes out a little far, but we should be okay. Okay, so there's our first hut kind of draped there. We can go ahead and add a couple things to the inside. I'm thinking this would probably be like a storage hut for the most part. The main building is going to be where the house is, and everything, so... is it? Okay, from inside it looks really dark in here. I was like, what, is it turning night on me? So let's assume this hut would be for storage. We can go ahead and just throw in our chests. Well, and then we could put in like a crafting table down here. Maybe throw in a furnace too, that'd be nice. So crafting table, furnace, so you can get your cooking done. I don't really like it when people float furnaces like this. I never think it looks very good. But if we throw these under, maybe we can get away with it. Maybe. I just don't think it looks that great. Yeah, it's kind of ugly. And I'm not going for functionality here. I'm going for looks. So we'll just go with something like that. And then we have our torches, which we can put over there. Pretty simple. Not a whole lot of hardcore decorating going on in here. But what we can do, and these are my new favorite item in Minecraft, trapdoors. I pretty much, whenever I run out of ideas for decoration, I grab myself a couple trapdoors, and I just throw them down. And it generally works out pretty well, as you can see. So we added a little bit of detail already. Pretty nice. And we got ourselves a nice first hut. So coming out of here goes like that. Alright, now we're on the outside. I'm thinking for this pathway, we're actually not, I'm not going to put a railing on it. I think it will look more jungly if it's kind of a risky pathway. Well, here, I do want to try something though. How should I do this? Because if we leave it like this, we can't put a torch on it. So I can either, it might look better if I sink it. So if we bring it down here, delete this, then we can throw our fence post on there and a torch. I think that looks kind of better than if we leave it up too high. So let's try that. We'll put it like that, and then we can put our torch on it right here. And there we go. We have the pathway to the first house. I think that's starting to look nice. It really feels like it needs something here. It just doesn't quite feel right. I don't know. It's just not. It's my OCD isn't quite happy about that corner, but I can't figure out how I'd fix it. Like, it's not like that. Yeah, I'll just leave it how it was. Okay, so you come through here. That's quite nice. We could bring these out. How would that look? That might not do anything. You know that's bad. Okay, put those away. So you come through here, and then over here is where we're going to work on today. We need to come up with some sort of system for how this is all going to play out. This is going to be like a gazebo, is what I've decided. So we can go ahead and give ourselves some of this. We'll definitely need that. We're going to need fences. I just don't know quite how I'm going to go about doing this yet. I'm going to base it off of this being the center, for sure. So if this is the center, we come through, we can have a pillar here. Let's put a pillar there. We'll put a pillar. Here's the problem, is nothing is symmetrical on this. Let's put a pillar there and a pillar there. And that gives us a nice shape. It's not square to anything, but I think it will work. So we'll bring these up 3, and I'm just making this up as I go, of course. It's a let's build, so I really am completely lost. And we'll just go with it. We'll see how it turns out. Let's try fences on top of these. I have a very, very faint picture of what I am trying to do right now, and it's very small. It's not very much of an idea. It's just a very rough try, and I just am hoping that I can maybe execute it well and make it look like it's supposed to. Ooh, I just had one of those stupid lag spike things. So it kind of involves this. Again, this isn't going to be an actual building. This is going to be like a gazebo type thing. So this is really annoying. You know how much I talk about how I hate half slabs? For how much I hate them, it's amazing how much I use them. It's literally, I use them in everything. So this is wrong. It needs to be these ones. And then we break those. So we should have it looking like that, right? Okay. Almost there. I think we can do this. This is some complicated stuff. I'm not really sure entirely how it's going to work. Okay, it goes like that. Break those. Oh, no. We need one right there. Break that. Right there. Break that. Break that. Okay, we're almost around. Then one more time. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Let's go in, out, in, and then out, and then in, and then which ones do we break? We break the outside like that. Okay, there we go. We have the shape in place. So now let's go ahead and add fences. I think this side is just going to be like a viewing area. We could actually put another balcony up here if we wanted, or we can just leave it how it is. Let's not put a balcony on. Let's leave this. We might end up putting a balcony in later anyways. I'm not sure. But let's leave it like that for now. We can try to have some sort of railing. I'm not really sure how we would do that, so maybe not. Let's go ahead and... oh, my nose itches. Okay, maybe we... Fence there, like that. Okay, so we have our corner there. So that you don't fall off the tree, because that would kind of be bad. That'd probably not go well. Let's throw some half slabs here and here. We don't even have a bush to put it on this side. Well, now we do. Alright, so you're coming up like that. we're going to go ahead and build up these corners like this and like that. And then I'm going to build it. I think we'll follow this theme of having it having these roofs go up by half slab increments. I think that's going to be followed throughout this Let's Build, because following themes is one of the best ways to make your builds look good, as long as the theme is a good theme. If it's bad, then it might not help what you're doing. But go ahead and we do something like this. It should work okay. So now we have our little gazebo design up here, and you come in. I'm going to put trap doors on all the bottoms of these pillars, like that. I think that'll look nice. So we have something like this going on, like that. Okay, so you come up here. This is our lovely gazebo. Let's throw a torch down right here, and I'll make it night, hopefully before the episode's over, if I remember, so that we can check and make sure everything's well lighted and looks nice. We'll leave that as... We're gonna leave this as leaves for the floor for now, at least. I think that'll look nice. Here's where the pathway down there is gonna be. What I want to do though before we start extending anything is seeing if there's any last decoration we could do to this area. Is there a center on this roof? There's two. There's not really. Well, is there? Is that the center? Nope, that's to one side. Not the center. Okay. I like that though. I think that actually looks kind of nice. It's not bad. Ah! Okay, so our roofs are going to be made out of this stuff from now on. I think that's going to be a rule that we kind of go with. I guess we can move on then. We have to come up with some sort of stairway that gets us rapidly down to there. Ooh! Oh, this is going to look pretty. What if we wrap it around this way, all the way through here, and then we come out down here? Then you have to walk back up to here, and we might leave this as a gap. I think that would look really cool, actually. So we're going to try that. It's going to start with a pathway here, like that, and then it's going to have to start going down somehow. So we're going to have to break the tree away here. And obviously this is not going to be a very easy staircase to make. This is going to take into the next episode for sure. There's no way I'm going to make this staircase entirely in this episode. Don't even think I'm that good. Because it's basically just going to be half slab work, and we all know that that is not my strong taste. It's not really what I do. But it's going to come down like this, and we're just going to go all the way around. I'm going to leave the light dimming here so that we can check how it looks at night pretty soon. I think that'll look cool. So how's that go? It goes like that. I think we need something in this corner, like right at that level, at this level, kind of like that, and maybe even go around like this. So we go like that, and let's throw a torch down here. That is not a torch. This is a torch. Throw a torch right there. Then you're coming down here, and then it starts to smooth out a little bit. So we're gonna go down. Then we have to get, I want to get to the trunk so that we can wrap around the trunk. That's the idea here. So let's go ahead and start going down by half blocks. And we also need to turn this corner, which is going to be a problem. There's our half blocks. So let's turn the corner right here, I guess. Break that. We're also gonna, let's also go down on that step because we're almost out of headroom, and we need to give ourselves some more. So we go down. Gonna have to break this, all of that. Gonna have to break. Nope, I don't know if we have to break that. I don't want to break anything I don't have to because I want it to feel like you're walking through the tree. So we go ahead like this, and then I think we can go through just fine. And we're almost now to the tree, which is what we were hoping to do. Nice job, team. Nice job. Like that. Once we meet up with the tree, this gets a lot easier. So you got like that, and you're like that. Obviously, this all needs to go. Probably some of this too. Break it down to there, and then we can start going around the tree. And we're not even going to get down low enough, nearly quickly enough. So I think we'll start going down by increments of 1 instead of 2, which is what we've been doing. So you're right there. And then you gotta go down. Oh my god, this tree is everywhere. Please, like, remind me to never build in a tree again because this is just annoying. Okay, so we're down to here. Staircases suck. And we need to be down there, which is a slight problem. I'm thinking we can rethink this, and we can still go to that first tree. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out like this, then we're going to start going Let me just build the idea here. I don't know. I wonder if this is like a valid way of building staircases. Is that gonna come out of that tree, and is it gonna... Oh my god, it is. Look at that. What a good idea. Sometimes I come up with them and it's like, what just happened? He's not supposed to have good ideas. And then we go like that. Oh dear, the lag is real. And we are there. Boom, on the tree we were trying to be on. Question is, how are we going to make it so you don't fall off this path when you try walking? But anyways, you walk up there, walk around, literally in the tree, which is really cool. Walk over here. Did we have to delete that block? Yes, we kind of did. Unfortunate. And then you're back up here. That is super cool, and that is a good way to end this episode, with a somewhat functional staircase. So next episode, we're going to work on improving the looks of this staircase now that we have the main idea down, but that looks kind of cool. This is going to be a really cool build, guys. I hope you're as excited as I am. Again, in episode 3, I will start taking comments, so make sure to leave your comment on this video, as well as episode 1, so I can decide whether or not I want to use your suggestions. They are all welcome. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I love the support on this series. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it at all. It does not take long, and it keeps me extremely motivated, so drop your like, and I will see you in episode 3. Thanks so much for watching, guys.